A circular couch does not fit in a square room, right? Yet here they are, and it works. Getting opposition leader Premier Helen Zille and Sports Minister Fikile Mbalula to ride for the same side seemed highly unlikely until they found common ground, a good cause.
The Premier and the Minister were on the same team to raise awareness for the drug-free sport campaign.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Yanis, Steve. Nice to meet you.
I'm Helen.
I didn't know you woke up at this early hour of the morning.
This is my second shift, Yanis.
Is this the first time you're doing the cycle tour?
Well, this is the first time I've ridden a bicycle on my own since I was about 10 years old. So it'll be the first time in 51 years.
Wow.
So, I've really enjoyed it, but I don't underestimate the challenge.
The only time I've been cycling is when I was growing up as a boy in the farms, To cover the distance between the school and where I was staying. We used to be given these mountain bikes, and it was quite easy. That is why we grew up being fit and all of that. And the only time I do it, and I do it for fun, but also for fitness, is now. I found bicycle to be the best method in terms of weight loss. So this stuff of go and consult Dr. so that you can get on a weight loss program. I'm not trying to kill business for other people, but the best way to go, cycle my man, cycle my sister, you'll get where you want to get to.
Any pre-race nerves there?
Well, you see, I think the minister's got an unfair advantage because his name is Fikile, which means I have arrived. And so he's arrived before the rest of us have started, which is hardly fair.
Our camera was filming earlier and they saw you had a little bit of a slip up. Do you want to explain yourself?
Yes, my shoes are very new, bought from Italy. So actually, so I was just trying to acclimatize. So this is a great sponsorship, Premier. I'll have to declare in Parliament, but you can see this is something special.
Listen, man, just get good South African tackies. Just get good South African tackies.
I'll try that. I'm not trying to undermine proudly South African campaign, but when you are given a sponsorship, you don't choose.
That's very cool, man. I like my South African tackies. They stick beautifully on the pedals.
Yeah.
And in the next August, I'll be in cleats.
At the Cape Argus Life Cycle Expo, 80,000 visitors were there to see the many bike gizmos on display. This included Expresso morning show host Liesel van der Westhuizen's social media cycling gear.
Hey!
Look at you looking all professional.
How are you?
I'm good. What is this light bike?
It's the Pick and Pay light bike, and I'm riding for the Willakaya Life Cycling Academy.
We have a brand new iPad
Yep.
on the front of the bike.
Yep.
I want one of those too. I'm a little confused though. What is this thing over here?
This is a charger for my iPad. So while I'm cycling, it charges my iPad, and I'm not allowed to ride any further if I don't have enough likes on my bike fueling me from the public.
Okay, I like you.
Thank you. You need to fuel the bike.
Can I like you many times?
Yes, lots. Fuel.
Like.
Yeah, that's it. Fuel the bike.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, you do.
You know what we should do next time? Is get a tandem like bike.
We're happy to
can
do
get
that.
double the likes.
And you can be on it.
And I can sit on the back, and then
But
if I don't cycle,
Yanis, you'll just sit there going la la la.
2,500 international cyclists have flown in to join the local contestants.
There's a lot of drama here on the start line. You can hear about 35,000 people are about to start this race. You'll be proud to know as well that I've done something very special to my legs. I've shaved them for the first time in my life, so I'm feeling sexy, but at the same time very nervous.
The media weren't here for previous celeb racers like Lance Armstrong and Matt Damon, but for the Minister and the Premier.
We're hot, I'm already thirsty, and we haven't begun. It's going to be a long, hard push, but we're looking forward to it. And there's a doctor just behind me, I understand, which I might well need before I'm up Nelson Mandela Boulevard.
I'm not going to push it. I haven't trained enough to push it. So, if I can finish on a 3.5, 4, very happy with that. Riding for charity, beautiful gate. So, yeah, riding for a reason, which is why I'm doing it.
It does take motivation to cycle 110 Ks, and yet the route makes it all worthwhile, winding around one of the new 7 wonders of the natural world. 5FM was well represented.
I think I'm still feeling more alive than I thought I would at this stage. 70 odd K still to go. Feeling fresh, just need a little stretches and stuff like that. Nothing's hurting yet down there, so that's okay.
I'm not tired, my legs are tired. So I think the engine is fine, I just need new tackies. But listen, so far so good, about 70 to go, and this is with minimal training, so anyone can do it.
It's also good knowing that of all the waste generated by the cyclists, 98% is recycled. Yanez felt a bit wasted himself.
I can't believe I made it. Let me look at my time. That's 3 hours 25. Woo! What a beautiful day. Sunny Cape Town, the best race in the world. I must just tell you, the biggest challenge of the day wasn't Soka Bossy. It was this little camera over here. It fell off as I went around Cape Point, bounced onto the road. For a moment I thought, should I leave it? Then I thought of my director and the poor editors. They're going to want this footage. Went round, picked it up, and I made it. Woo!
In tandem with four-time Girel del Capo stage winner Andrew McLean, Minister Mbalula finished in good time and on message.
To me, this is like a passage to manhood. You know, when you have tasted that pain to manhood, you think that, hey, I've done this and therefore it's finished. But what is coming is even worse for what you have thought for. But every time you finish, every slap, you realize that the sky's the limit. Nothing is impossible. That is life also. If you believe, you can do it.
How did the minister do?
He was unbelievable. He didn't 1 minute ever moan. He put his head down. I was at a meeting once and the minister said, there's no free lunches. You must earn your medals, boys. Well, today he earned his medal.
Minister, we're proud of you. Well done.
For someone who hadn't put foot to pedal for, in her own words, half a century, Premier Zille could be forgiven for being a touch out of breath.
I'm going to admit something to you. I had goosebumps when you came across the line. Well done.
Thank you so much. It was fantastic to cross the finishing line. It's been fantastic since we got over Soka Bossy. I couldn't believe that we were over Soka Bossy.
Could you believe how many people were out there supporting all of the cyclists?
I couldn't believe the gees and the spirit of Cape Town. It was too spectacular. I'll never forget this in my whole life. I never will.
Then put it on the line for their message of fair play in sport. Perhaps the whole of Parliament might take part next year.
It's been the most fantastic sunny day in Cape Town. I have to tell you that my legs are so tired, they're shaking, and I'm holding onto this railing. I really need an ice bath. But at the end of the day, the cycle tour is all about these people out here, the wonderful cyclists, and especially all the support along the way.